A very warm afternoon to everyone present here. I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the inauguration of the National Conference on Holistic Health and Healing through Yoga Therapy, organized by the School of Yoga Therapy, ISCM, as part of the SBV Yoga Mahotsav 2023. My name is Janita Karen, Assistant Professor of School of Music Therapy, ISCM, and I will be your MC today. I humbly invite all the dignitaries on the dais before we commence the inaugural event. I request the presence of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor N.R. Biswas, sir. I request the presence of Professor Ravi Shankar, sir, the Director of Sea Dreams. I invite our Dean of Faculty, Professor Ananthakrishnan, sir, onto the dais. I also request Yoga Ratna, Professor Madan Mohan, sir, to join us on the dais. Thank you all for your presence. Let us all rise and begin with the prayer.
Education gives humility. Humility gives character. From character, one gets wealth. From wealth, one gets righteousness. In righteousness, there is joy.
Please be seated. A good beginning is of great importance, and I believe that a warm welcome is the way to the good beginning. I invite Professor Meena Ramanathan ma'am, the Vice Principal of School of Yoga Therapy, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, all of you. Vanakkam, Vandanam and Swagatam. A very good morning and warm greetings to all of you. I am extremely honored and privileged to welcome you all on behalf of the School of Yoga Therapy of the Institute of Salutogenesis and Complementary Medicine of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth for this Yoga Mahotsav, which is being celebrated in commemoration of the International Day of Yoga 2023. We've all gathered here to celebrate the 5-day countdown to the IDY 2023. Every year, the International Day of Yoga, which is celebrated on the June 21st. So we are just 5 days away. And this event is supported by the Ministry of Ayush through the MDNIY as part of the 100-day, 100 cities, 100 organization activity across the nation. So it's a matter of great pride for us that SBV has been selected for a second time in a row. Last year also we were selected and this year also. So ever since 2015, the International Day of Yoga is being celebrated worldwide, and it is a matter of great pride again that we at SBV have been celebrating it in a grand manner like every year without any break, and this is the 9th one. Again, the commitment is there, and SBV, thank you so much, the administration and management, for supporting us always, that we have been able to continue doing this without a break. And the theme of this year's Yoga Day is Yoga for Humanity. And to quote the Prime Minister, Honorable Narendra Modi ji, yoga is not merely a set of exercises. Yoga is a handy passport to fitness and wellness. It is a journey from me to we, bringing synergy between the mind, body, intellect, and soul. Yoga fosters oneness with all our families, our society, and all the flora and the fauna with whom we share this beautiful planet. Yoga brings peace to the individual, to the society, to the nations, and to the world. Yoga brings peace to our universe. At the outset, let me express our gratitude on behalf of the Institute of Pseudogenesis and Complementary Medicine to our Chancellor, Sir, Shri Rajagopalan, Sir, for, bringing us here into this medical setting way back in 2010. So because of his far-sighted vision, way back in 2010 is why we are here existing today. So thanks to our wholehearted gratitude to our Chancellor, Sir. And it is my honor and privilege to be welcoming Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor N.R. Bishwas. Sir, your enthusiasm is contagious and your support is invincible. Welcome, sir. Welcome. It gives me immense pleasure again in welcoming our very dear beloved AK sir, Professor N. Ananta Krishnan, Dean Faculty of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth. He is a mentor to us, has been supporting us in all our work, and it is his thoughtful insight along with our dear K.R. Sethuraman sir that has brought us to SBV in collaboration with, I think, the thought from the Chancellor. So thank you, sir, and welcome. I welcome the Director of Seed Dreams, Professor Ravi Shankar, sir. So welcome. Last but not the least, the Bhishmacharya, the Jambavan of Yoga, Yoga Ratna, Professor Madan Mohan, sir, who is the Honorary Advisor to ISCM of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, the pioneer who brought yoga into medical curriculum, a very dear person to us, so down to earth, so childlike, that everybody who interacts with him will start loving him. We love you, sir, and welcoming you. It is such an honor that we are having you here, sir. Welcoming our very dear director, Dr. Anand Balayogi, sir. We are steered under his able supervision and skillful leadership. So welcome in. Welcoming the heads of all the institutions, the members of administration and the management of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth. Welcoming our very dear Asha ma'am, GM admin. She has been a true support to us. Thank you, ma'am. That is the only thing that we can say. Thank you is a very short word. But again, welcoming you, welcoming our Deputy Registrar, Joseph, sir. Again, for all the support is clarity and thought, solving all the issues very, very easily. And thank you, sir, for your support. Welcoming Principal AHS Uma ma'am and our very own Shobna ma'am, the admin of music therapy. I can see the Deputy Director of CHPE, Shivashakti ma'am. Sorry, IHPE. It is now changed, right? We are still back in that center. So anyway, welcoming all the resource persons of this national conference who have come here from across the nation. Venugopal sir, Matangi ma'am. We have Devasena miss who will be joining as the panelist tomorrow. She's a resource person. Have I missed anybody? The senior members of the yoga of Pondicherry Yoga Association, We have a few people here, so welcoming Shanmugam sir, Lalita miss and Anbaragan sir. Other than all this, welcoming the dear students of SBV, because without you, this is not happening. So welcoming each and every one of you who are here. If I have not mentioned any names, it is unintentional. Also welcoming the students and the yoga therapist and the team from the Satya Sai Medical College, which is an extension of ISCM there. Thank you. So with the blessings of the Almighty, let us all have a wonderful and a fruitful day. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm welcome. It is time to welcome and honor the eminent personalities with the bouquet. I request our beloved Director, Sir, Professor Anand Balayogi, Sir, to honor our Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor N.R. Biswas. I invite Professor Shobana, the admin in charge of the School of Music Therapy, to honor Professor Madan Mohan Sir with the bouquet. I request Professor Meena ma'am to honor our Dean of Faculty, Professor Anantakrishnan Sir with the bouquet. I invite our Director, Sir, again to honor Professor Ravi Shankar, Sir, the Director of Seedreams. I now invite Sri Dayanidhi, Sir, Assistant Professor of Yoga Therapy, to honor our beloved Director, Sir, Professor Anand Balayogi Bhavnani, Sir. Thank you. Light the lamp of love in your heart, the lamp of compassion to serve others, and the lamp of knowledge to dispel the darkness of ignorance. I humbly invite our dignitaries to light the Kuthvilaka. Thank you, sir. It is my honor and pleasure to announce the honoring of Yoga Ratna Professor Madan Mohan Sir with the Lifetime Achievement Award for his exemplary and passionate service for many, many decades. I request our Vice Chancellor, sir, to please do the honors, and I invite the dignitaries to please join the special occasion. Thank you all. That was indeed a very special moment for all of us. I now invite Yoga Ratna Professor Madan Mohan sir to please deliver the Yoga Day address.
It's my privilege and pleasure to be here today and to receive the honor. It's unexpected surprise to me. I thank everyone for this. As you know, today is the conference as a part of the International Day of Yoga, which comes on 21st June. And this, as Dr. Meena said, our Honorable Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, he urged the international body, UN General Council, to adopt a day of yoga. That was September 14, 2014. And in December itself, the body accepted the proposal by 177 votes out of 193 total. So 177 countries co-sponsored the proposal. It's a record. 2014 December. Next year, 2015, 21st June, the first International Day of Yoga was organized all over the world. And in India, the Ministry of Ayush organized this event in Rajpath. Again, 2 Guinness records were established. Nearly 36,000 participants from 84 countries, various embassies, participated in yoga demonstration in a single one place. That's the again record. And now you know yoga is now a global phenomenon everywhere. Millions practice yoga all over the world, both in the America and other places. And as Professor Matangi said, this is the lifestyle, and they do, even the physicians in America, they prescribe yoga first, not in India. And now it's a global phenomenon. And contribution in India also, the early already showed Devi Hands, Jipper also. But now Balaji Vidyapeeth. I feel this is doing the best work now. And this was the vision of our, as you said, Meena, our Chancellor, Honorable Chancellor, and being helped by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, and earlier Professor Raman, earlier Vice Chancellor, and our dear A.K. Dean, and he has been from day one. With this also, with me also. Because he came to Jibbar in February 77. He reminded me just now. I came in March 77. So he was senior to me by 1 month that time. Now he's senior to me by so many years. But we are associated continuously. And he has been a source of inspiration, support from day one, still continuing. And then we see our, my dear Ananda. He has worked with me Jipmar maybe 2-3 decades. And since then I am seeing him, his dedication, his ability. He is now director at such a young age, DSC at such a young age, and he is driving force, efficiency. And this institute, so many papers, so many thousands of patients have been benefited. Students of medical, non-medical, paramedicals benefit by yoga. Is going on. Yoga. So this is going on all over the world, especially here now. And I am also now, I was not well because the surgery, mouth surgery, I had cancer, major surgery. Still I am recuperating. And so that's why, but it is an honor to me to be here. Now yoga, as you know, it is less known. You know, the first book of humanity, not of India, of humanity is Veda, is Veda. First book in the world library is Veda. Yoga is mentioned there first. It's not so people aren't so many. Yajurveda says, Yogi, Yogi, Tavastaram, Vaje, Vaje, Hava, Mahe. There's so many mantras, Veda, which promote yoga. Every rishi was a yogi. Even she mentioned Dr. Matagi about Ayurveda. It comes from yoga, Veda itself. And we don't know what the time of Veda. I call it prehistoric. Because this colonial masters, they didn't go more than 5,000, 6,000 years. It's much more than that. We let the historians fight what the time. Because tradition, they say millions of years. But it's definitely more than 10,000 years. I call it prehistoric. This is Veda. And then so many books are available. Ayurveda Yoga is there, and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is called Yoga Shastra. And there are 700 verses. In 700 verses, yoga word comes 105 times. 105 times. Plus, Dhyan, Samadhi, Pragya, which are yogic related terms, Yoga Shastra. And of course, Patanjali Yoga Sutra and other books are there. And and we also said about the continuity with, Meena also said just now, one with whom? Yoga. Yoga means union, harmony, oneness. Whole value basic is oneness. One Paramatma. There's a misconception. And so many words are there. One Paramatma, each one of us. And let me feel unity. When I see same Paramatma is in you, is in me. And that's it. We say Namaste. Namaste. I bow to you. Bow to divinity in you. This is the yoga. We feel oneness as everyone. And the Yoga Krishna says beautifully that yogi, one who has established yoga, he sees himself in every self. Sarvabhuta samatmanam. Everybody's own self. Sarvabhuta nichatmani. Then with yoga drishti, what he sees? Ikshate yuktatma. He says sameness everywhere. Sarvatri samdarshana. Sarvat everywhere. Samdarshana. Please remember, Sarvatri samdarshana. Similarity everywhere. That's yoga. Yoga, when we practice yoga, you say physical exercise, yoga, part of physical. Yoga is not physical exercise. See, if I am doing any movement, for example, if mind is somewhere else, you also say mind is, breath is somewhere else, it is not yoga. When you move, breathe. As you move, you breathe uniformly. The mind is also there. So the body, breath, mind, unity. At my level, this is yoga. Unity is there. Yoga is unity. Then, as I told you just now, unity is everyone. I see sameness. Everybody is myself. I am everybody. But I wrote it. This is yoga. And if you see the Bhagavad Gita, also the Vishwarup Darshan, Lord Krishna, he identifies himself with the whole creation, with animals, livers. That's yoga here. So yoga younity at my level. When I practice yoga, when I meditate, I become one with the divine consciousness. That's yoga. When I do practice this one with a mindfulness, what is the mindfulness? Mind is there. What I am doing. My mind says move. And back we get the feedback. Feel the movement. The breath is also there. Breath, body movement. Oneness. That's yoga. So yoga with, at my level, yoga with each other, yoga with the whole creation. And that's what says, Narendra Modi ji said, UN General Assembly. Yoga is unity of that. So that has to be done. Of course, we are doing, because yoga is holistic. That's the beauty of it. Holistic means the moral, spiritual, sound basis, sound philosophical basis, and sound scientific basis. We see we had a lot of work in physiology now. Now we are focused on the scientific aspects and treatment aspects. Some people say yoga is not therapy, yoga is not that, yoga is this, yoga is everything. Morality, as you said just now, moral, spiritual basis there, philosophy is there. Philosophy, I give the Sarvabhuta Sadhana, but it's a philosophy. There's a lot of philosophy, of course, and a lot of science now, which are doing publishing scientific papers. So this is it, and so with this, so again, I thank all of you, Dr. Anand, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, administration. They are supporting us so much, Ashaji, and our Chancellor. It was his vision. I remember when I met him, first I was struggling a lot. After Seth Raman came, it was quickly, I met him. By the time I talked to him, by the time he reached back to the department, letter came. He was given his sign same day. And afterward, then it was Ashaji's job to help us. And then Professor Raman and now Professor Biswas and Professor Ike all the time. And it is your job now. So I don't have any recovery, maybe I can be more fully involved. So I thank you very much for the honor. This was an unexpected sudden honor, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I invite our Dean of Faculty, Professor Ananthakrishnan, sir, to provide his felicitations on this special day.
All members of the family are in tears. Devasena, your daughter, yourself. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today and say a few words to this august audience. Respected Vice Chancellor and other dignitaries on the dais. Today is a big day for me because Madan Mohan is here. And Madan Mohan and I go back 46 years. He's a friend of 46 years. He's a Pandit from Kashmir by origin and a Pandit by knowledge also. He joined JIPMER 1 month after me, as he said. So we are friends since then. The physiology department was just down the hall from surgery. We used to meet quite often. His wife was my patient and his son was my student. So we go back a long way. Nice to see you, Madan. Congratulations on the honor bestowed on you. No man can be more worthy of it than you are, as far as your contribution to yoga goes. Because heart and soul is involved. In the olden days, I remember we were staying at the JIPMER campus and the industrial estate was just down the road. We used to walk down to the industrial estate where Swamiji was then in residence. There used to be a fountain, I remember, and under the fountain, there used to be a meditation hall. Mother used to be there, I used to be there, and many times my father used to be there. And we used to see a small round thing rolling around. When you go closer, you'll find it's a human being, small, round, and red. That was Anand. 2 or 3 years old at the time, or maybe a little more. That's my first memory of meeting him. He is still red and round, but not so small. So almost the same as when I first saw him. But coming back to the story at hand. Yoga is millennia old in India, but to break into health science institutions has been extraordinarily difficult, almost impossible, because of the attitude of practitioners of modern medicine. Not so much by the attitude of the practitioners of yoga, but practitioners of modern medicine, to which I belong. They have been here for a very long time. Yoga intervention has been going on from the 2002 or 3. But in the year 2010, I was asked to become Dean of Allied Health Sciences. And that is when CITER and SIMTER came into existence, a few months after that. Meena was there those days. Anand, apart from the tomato days, he had worked in my unit as an intern. He did internship first in my unit and then in medicine under A.K. Das. So soon after he passed his MBBS and joined us from outside. So I rang him up and I sent my friend A.R. Srinivasan to his house to bring him. I said, don't take no for an answer. Drag him if you have to, but bring him here. And he joined Meena, and then we started CITER. And then soon after, Sumati joined and Bhuvana and all the other people came. We also started SIMTER. The only task that was assigned to him was, look, we know you're a very ancient discipline. We know that there is a lot of benefit by yogic intervention, but please generate evidence, because modern medicine thinks that you are a pseudoscience. Prove them wrong, generate evidence, and let us jointly show them that we have our rightful place, that we are not accommodated just to be different, but we have a rightful place. Modern medicine is such that you will treat, you will palliate, and if you cannot do anything, you will send them away rather than refer them to another system of medicine. That's very unfortunate, but that is the traditional attitude of those practicing modern medicine. To break that reserve and to make them collaborate was very difficult. And the former Vice Chancellor and I had to struggle a lot to get that system to work. We tasked them from doing their routine work, also collect evidence. And the result of that evidence is that book which is going to be released today. Last year, in August, CITER and SIMTER were merged into the Institute of Salutogenesis and Complementary Medicine, because we felt that together they can do more good. 2 plus 2 will not be 4, but will be 20. That is the target. And they proved that also. Because it works in some people, when you add, it works in more people. And after inauguration, the Chancellor said, let us show the world that we are doing something, bring out some books. So I called Anand to my room and said, this is what the Chancellor said. I'm giving you 6 months. You have to bring out 3 books in English and 2 books in the regional language. The first book will be a compilation of all the research done in the erstwhile CITER and SIMTER. Bring together all the abstracts so that that is proof, and that book will give to everybody who counts in the country. There will be another book on the benefits of yoga for the lay public, so that they will know why they should go to SBV and seek help. And there will be a third book on why music therapy is important. And within 6 months, the 3 books are ready. thanks to the tremendous work put down by all of them there, today it's going to be released. We are in the process of doing a Tamil translation, and that will also be released. Our respected Vice Chancellor has said a large part of the country speaks Hindi, therefore we will also prepare a Hindi translation. As that's the third step. Today it will be released. We'll be sending it to all the medical colleges, 700 of them now in India, and all to the all regulatory agencies. And the other 2 books will be available for the general public. That is the type of activity that has gone on there. All the cynics and the skeptics in modern medicine have been silenced because we showed evidence, not just talk, but evidence. 2 examples I'll give you. The 2 dynamites of ISCM, small in size but tremendous in achievement. One is Janita, she's somewhere around, and the other is Garima across the corridor. I had the privilege of working closely with Garima in her PhD because my interest is gastroenterology, and she worked on yoga in functional dyspepsia. So I could help her on and off and get some cases for her to study. She prepared 2 articles, both of them published, one published, the other accepted for publication by a very reputed international journal of hepatology and gastroenterology. Only day before yesterday we got notice. That means the world is accepting our evidence. That means we are no longer pseudoscience. That is the pride that we have to take. And if today we have reached, and then the significant thing last year was, once we called it the Institute of Salutogenesis, we got a mail from the son of the man who coined that term. He said, look, you are using a term coined by my father. Are you really doing salutogenesis? Otherwise, it's copyright. How are you using our name? So we gave him evidence of what we have done. Today, he is our greatest admirer in the world and the greatest source of publicity for the work done in ISCM around the world. Avishkai Antonovsky. So that is the speed with which ISCM has progressed. And I must mention, everyone who is working there is responsible for this. And of course, Meena, Dayanidhi, Balaji, Raghav in the off-campus, Bhuvana, Janita, Shobhana, everybody. And today, if we have reached a place where the world looks up to us as a major center for intervention in complementary medicine, it is by the achievement and the work by all these people. And today is the day we should acknowledge that publicly so that the world knows that we have not come here just like that. We have come here by struggle. I am reminded of the proverb or the verse by Waldo Emerson, who said, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail behind. So SBV chose to take a path which was not there. And today, Anand and his team, Shobhana and the team have left a trail behind for others to follow. And the original seed, which has today grown into a redwood tree of 300 to 400 feet tall, was by Madan Mohan. It's very, very happy moment for us to have him here at this moment. My congratulations to all of you. May God be with you all the time and may you take SBV to greater and greater heights. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words. The faculty and the scholars of the School of Yoga Therapy, under the guidance of our director, Professor Anand Balayogi Bhavnani, sir, have developed an online course titled Fundamentals of Yoga. I invite Sri Dayanidhi, Assistant Professor, School of Yoga Therapy, to give us a short introduction about the same.
Namaste all. So this is the online course was first seeded by our VC sir to do any online course for yoga department, and our ISCM and in collaboration with Sea Dreams, we have started the project, and the content, all these things are developed by the ISCM team, School of Yoga Therapy, and the Sea Dreams team have provided the recordings and the editing, and they have put in the online. All those things was done by the Sea Dreams. So, and this Fundamentals of Yoga course consists of 15 modules. So each modules have the video followed by a quiz consists of 5 to 6 MCQ questions. So once the students enrolled, they can go one by one, and anyone can't able to skip any videos. It will be structured like that as per our Ravi Shankar sir's idea. So it will be structured like that. So the student have to watch the video, and once we are editing also, we can't able to go forward and see what happens next. So we need to wait for 20 minutes after the video ends only we can able to see the questions, all those things. It is once the students enrolled, and it will be easy to get all the 15 modules, and by the end of the modules they can get the certificate. And this online course was put in the platform called You Teach, and thanks to our director Sea Dreams, Professor Ravi Shankar sir, and our deputy director of Sea Dreams, Mr. Jagan sir, for this platform to be given. And these things the ISCM has come to the next level to get the online courses. And these online courses, as of now, it was free for all the SBV students, and later on it will be open to all other outsiders also can able to do it. Yeah. Now I invite our VC sir to open this online course. Actually, this is the front page of this course, and once you go inside like this, it will come all the contents like Introduction to Yoga, History of Yoga, Outline of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Hatha Yoga Pratipika, Bhagavad Gita, Giranda Samhita, and Chatur Purusharthas, and Chatur Ashrama, Dharma and Karma, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Samyama, Shatkriyas, Bandhas and Mudras, Yogic Diet, Panchakoshas, and Yogic Perspective of Disorders. So these are the modules we have, and this is the online front page which will become like this, and the first video for a glance we are putting here.
Namaste, and it's such a pleasure to be meeting you all through this online course. So this is Dr. Meena Ramanathan representing the School of Yoga Therapy of the Institute of Salutogenesis and Complementary Medicine of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth. And today let us go through the introduction to yoga. And this
so like this, each module will go. By the end of the module, we can direct to the quiz questions. So thank you.
If it is not written down, it didn't happen. A quote we are exposed to in the academic and the medical field very often. The ISCM team is fortunate to be motivated by our mentors to compile and develop 3 monographs. It has taken a lot of hard work, smart work, and teamwork to make this happen. Before the release, I would like to invite the Vice Principal of School of Yoga Therapy, Professor Meena Ramanathan ma'am, to give us an introduction about the monographs.
AK sir has made my job easy by already explaining about how these came into existence. So by the initiative of our dear Chancellor sir and support from AK sir, we are very proud and privileged and feel honored that we have 3 monographs now, 3 booklets, one bridging traditional healing systems and modern medicine, medical science through salutogenesis, which is a compilation of abstracts of the research work done by the ISCM team from 2010 to 22. And now this compilation, this monograph consists of 76 abstracts to mark the 76 years of Indian independence. The second book is like on Yoga Therapy for Care Seekers. This book takes a look at a few representative yoga practices that can benefit from those suffering from various health-related medical conditions. And the book for Music Therapy for Care Seekers, from where, music, the various improvisational skills and how it can be used in various setups in the medical system here in various departments. So these are the 3 booklets that are coming up, which are going to be translated. The one for the care seekers are going to be translated into Tamil, which is a work in progress. It is happening now, will be released very soon. And the Hindi version also, yes, we are going to do it under the motivation of our dear VC sir. So yes, so for the release of the books, may I now?
I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to present the first monograph, Bridging Traditional Healing Systems and Modern Medical Science through Salutogenesis, to Professor Ananthakrishnan, sir, our Dean of Faculty. Sir? The monograph is being presented to Professor Madan Mohan, sir. I invite Professor Sobna ma'am to be on stage, and all the faculty of ISCM to be on stage, please. I now request our Honorable VC, sir. Yes.
I just wanted to say that these papers are not standalone papers by our team, and that the contributors to these works, there are a total of 106 contributors from all the departments of Mahatma Gandhi and other institutes. So it is all interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary.
I now request our Honorable VC, sir, to present the second monograph titled Yoga Therapy for Care Seekers to Professor Ananthakrishnan, sir. I now invite our Honorable VC Sir to present the third monograph titled Music Therapy for Care Seekers to Professor Ravi Shankar Sir. Thank you all for joining us in this special event. The next highlight of today is awarding certificates to the first batch of students of SBV who are being certified by the Indian Yoga Association. I invite Professor Meena Ramanathan ma'am again to give a briefing about the course.
So all the students of SBV receive training in yoga as part of the Yoga Abhyasa program, which is a very, very special initiative from SBV. And as part of the training, those who have completed 50 hours or more of the yoga training will be receiving an additional certificate from the Indian Yoga Association for having completed the foundation course in yoga. The training being given at ISCM. So we request Dr. Uma ma'am to please also come, because the certificates that we are giving now is for the elective, the students who have completed the elective course, who has which has like more than 50 hours, and they are eligible to have this foundation course certificate. And this course is accredited by the Indian Yoga Association and has global recognition. Mr. Saudav, the coordinator of the AHS team. Yes. And we are also proud to mention that ISCM is an associate member of the Indian Yoga Association.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I must say that this Indian Yoga Association certification came from a one moment with AK sir. We have a lot of those moments. And he said, Ananda, you're giving all this training. Shouldn't some professional organization be giving a certificate to our students? And so from that, we have come to this. The next one from this academic year, we'll also be getting YCB Yoga Certification Board certificate also for all our students who complete the training.
Thank you, sir. I now humbly request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor N.R. Biswas, to deliver the inaugural address.
Respected dignitaries here on the dais, Professor Madan Mohan, Professor Ananta Krishnan, Professor Ravi Shankar, Professor Anand Balaji Bhavnani, and of the dais starting from here, then what I remember, Dr. Matangi is from SRM CRI. Yeah, sit down, please. And Venugopal is here. Achha, you are also from Yoga Naturopathy Medical College. Yeah, sit down. So you have completed your job in the morning before. Yeah, you have done good job, I hope. And here, excellent job, Roma. And then our Asha and Joseph and all other students, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a proud moment, and I'm privileged to see Professor Madan Mohan to get Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations for this. And I am wiser now by your words of wisdom that you told. I heard about you from our R.L. Bislani. He was our ex-professor of physiology in AIIMS, New Delhi. We worked together. He told about you. And remembrance of Professor Anand Kumar, as he told about his old days, about the Anand the Great, his childhood, everything. And how we started this sitar and this music therapy, and now transferred to ISCM. Precisely, somebody someday, somewhere one should start. One should sow the seed which becomes a banyan tree in future. So what you have done in the coming generation, they will remember your contribution and legacies. In that way, we should continue. And now the task, who are sitting behind, who are student today, will be the leader tomorrow. Because government of India has started a new, apart from this allopathic medicine, Ayush, combining these 5 things, AYUSAs, Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy. These are complementary medicine, or what I tell alternative medicines, but they are also scientifically proved. And as I remember from my childhood, my father was an Ayurvedic physician, and he used to give medicine made from plants. And I've seen how patients are coming and they are curing. Like what we call now this Alzheimer's disease or schizophrenia or bipolar disorders. In simple word, we call mad person. And I used to see, he used to give sniff, like just take by the nostril, and the patient used to get relieved. So wonderful drugs. So nowadays, unfortunately, the deforestation and other thing. So this valuable plants is not available. And we know the story of Ramayana, how Hanuman brought that Sanjeevani, and dead people become alive. So it has that power. So we have to rejuvenate that. We have to go by, because as our Honorable Prime Minister started this 21st June, the International Yoga Day, and even started immediately accepted it. So India is going to Vishwaguru again, and we have to do our part as it is. We have to revive all these things. You know, when I joined in ISCM Patna. So that time this started in 14. There was nothing yoga and anything. So I just asked in on meeting that who has interest in this thing. One physiotherapist boy, he told, sir, I have some interest. And there was a herbal garden. C.P. Thakur was sometimes in Union Minister of Health. So he donated some money and they started the herbal garden. There was no place to start. Then I told, take this part and all these activities should start there. And now they are continuing. Every year, 21st June, they are doing all these activities. So somewhere, someday, someone should start. And lastly, about these books releasing, because as I asked that 1,000 copy, it should be circulated throughout the country. And people know English, but if you can translate it Hindi, that will be better, who does not know Hindi, English. And that's why it is called that if you want to destroy civilization, destroy the library, destroy the books. So that's why, and the reverse way, if we circulate books, so knowledge will be circulated. And you will be the pioneer, you will be the nodal person, because this is a unique thing here in SBV, the salutogenesis center. Now the job is it should be recognized by the nation, by international community, by the UN, by WHO, and of course through our Ayush ministry. So that will get the actual recognition, official recognition. So that is our job to do. And as I told again, this young who are now, because if NMC takes this initiative, like a lot of change is going on, if in every medical college, they want that in all new aims already started, there is one Ayush building. So if they become mandatory, all this Ayush therapy, so all of you will get job. There will be no that of job, but you should be prepared for that to do the job. With these few words, I thank you calling me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is time to welcome and honor the dignitaries who have graced us with their presence in this special occasion. I request our director, sir, to honor our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor N.R. Biswas. I invite Professor Meena Ramanathan ma'am, the Vice Principal of School of Yoga Therapy, to honor Professor Madan Mohan, sir. Professor Ananta Krishnan, sir. I request our director, sir, Professor Ananda Balayogi, sir, to honor Professor Madan Mohan, sir. No, sorry. I request Dr. Balaji, sir, Assistant Professor of School of Yoga Therapy, to honor Professor Ravi Shankar, sir. I invite Shri Dayanidhi, sir, Assistant Professor, School of Yoga Therapy, to honor Mrs. Asha, ma'am. I invite Mrs. Bhuneshwari Ramesh, ma'am, School of Music Therapy, to honor our Deputy Registrar, Joseph Naresh, sir. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet more powerful things a human being can do for each other. I invite Sri Dayanidhi Sir, Assistant Professor of Yoga Therapy, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Gratitude makes sense of our past, bring peace for today and create a vision for tomorrow. Myself, Dayanidhi, and I deem it is a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion on behalf of the ISCM team. While a good leader sustains momentum and a great leader increases it, we are ever grateful to our leaders, the Honorable Chancellor, Sri M.K. Rajagopalan Sir, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor N.R. Biswas, for making time to be here and for supporting us and for motivating us in all our endeavors. Their belief indeed increases the momentum of the functioning of ISCM. I take an opportunity to thank our mentor, today's special invitee, Yoga Ratna, Professor Madan Mohan Sir. This very presence here is a reflection of the importance that is attached to the commitment and compassion that you have towards yoga and yoga therapy. We are extremely thankful to the pillars of SBV, Professor Ananta Krishnan Sir, our Dean Faculty, our Asha Ma'am, GM Admin, Professor Joseph Naresh Sir, our Deputy Director Sir, for their unsustained support and guidance, which has ever much contributed towards the development and increase in the momentum of ISCM. A great leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest thing. He is the one that gets people to do the greatest thing. I convey my grateful thanks to our director, Professor Ananda Balaji Bhavanani Sir, for constantly being here, being there for us, leading and guiding us in the right direction. He really brings out the best in us and guide us to do the greatest of things. My thanks to our Vice Principal, Professor Meena Ramanathan Ma'am, for her uninterrupted guidance and support in all the tasks what we do. I extend my thanks towards the admin in charge of School of Music Therapy, Professor Shobhana Ma'am, for her kind words and motivation in our endeavors. I could be failing in my duty if I don't thank my fellow colleagues, Dr. Balaji, Dr. Shobhana Bona Ma'am, Janita Ma'am, Mr. Dhanush and Ms. Charlada and Mr. Raghav, for making the organization of the event a very smooth one. Some people are like superheroes. So through invisible on stage, immense amount of help has been rendered by the technical staff of SBV in successful conducting this event. I extend my gratitude towards the IT and AV staff who are helped us in so many ways throughout the event. I thank the library administration who have provided us this wonderful venue for this arrangement. I could also like to thank the cleaning staff who have made this place very pleasant for all of us to enjoy the event. As always, last but not at all the least, I thank all the students and participants who are here today and will be here tomorrow also. Without you, all the efforts could have been not be that much fruitful. So thank you once again. So thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Let us all rise for the national anthem.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे हे